Hey, everybody. How are you? I feel like I've been gone for a long time, even though I've only missed a couple of days. But anyway, how are you? We're going to continue the conversation about self love. I had the opportunity to be a part of something absolutely amazing during our lunch meeting, and it just really helped me to continue to realize what's so important about loving you. One of the things that you have to do when you love you is you have to make investments in you, whatever that looks like, whether it's a coaching program, whether it's a good women's Bible study, a good women's fellowship, whatever that might look like for you. That's what we need to do. Because when you invest in you, that also says that you're betting on you. So as long as I'm invested in me, that means I'm betting on me. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to let myself down. So we got to remember that one of the things that you do when you talk about self-love is that you invest in you, whatever that may look like. For some of us, it may be getting our nails done, or it may be getting our feet done, because that's not something that we do ordinarily. It could be getting a massage. Do something outside of what you do normally to invest in you, whatever that looks like. Hey, Ellen, how are you? It's good to see you. Also, when you love you, you teach other people how to treat you. I'm going to let that sit right there for a minute. When you figure out how to love you, you help other people know how to treat you. Because if you don't do something to you, why in the world are you going to let somebody else do something to you? Too often we do that because we allow ourselves to get caught up in this whole life that we have going, running, ripping, doing whatever. And at the end of the day, you discover you haven't done anything for you. When you love you, it also leads to self-discovery. I had a friend of mine say to me that she realized that she needed to really take a step back because she had gotten to a place where she didn't even know what she liked anymore, because she had spent so much time doing things for other people, being there for everybody else, making sure everybody else was okay, that she literally got to a place that she had no idea what she even liked anymore. She had to become a self-discoverer all over again, because she had no clue, because she had spent so much time answering other people's problems, being the go-to person for everybody else, being the fix-it person for everybody else. You know how that can go. Sometimes they'll say, well, call so-and-so because she'll do it. Call such and such because she got the answer. There's somebody that's doing that to you even today. Call Ellen. She knows how to put that together. Call. And before you know it, you've answered the phone 50 times and you haven't even done anything that you plan to do for you that day because you're so busy answering everybody else's call. I'll let you think about that for a minute. Self-discovery, figuring out what it is that you like. Too often when we're in business, we get so busy doing business so that we can make sure that we get the clients that we desire, so that we can make sure we can hit the revenue goals that we desire, that we forget just to do something for us. I listen to women all the time. I'm chasing that bag. I'm getting that bag. I'm getting to the bag. But at the end of the day, when you're wore out, disgusted, disenchanted, you got the bag, but you don't have no peace because you haven't done anything for you, just for you. And self-love doesn't mean that you got to go to the spa, doesn't mean that you have to go anywhere. It can mean that you just wake up in the morning, fix you some coffee, sit back on the couch, and stay there. Maybe get you a good book to read. Maybe watch that movie that you have not watched since it came out 2 years ago because you haven't taken the time to sit down and say, you know what? This is gonna be a me day. For me, a me day can mean I don't put no clothes on. I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere in my car. I might not even go outside the door because we need that wind down time because as women, we spend so much time being somebody's answer. So it could possibly lead you. Self-love can lead you to self-discovery. What is it that I like? What is it that I like to do now? I find that women that have children, them children gonna grow up and get gone. And when they grow up and get gone, what you gonna do with yourself? Most of the time you don't know. You got to start all over. But let me say this, it is never too late to discover who you are. It's never too late to discover what you like. It's never too late to discover where you are, what you want to do, what you like to do. You had some dreams. You had some things that you wanted to do before the kids came, before the husband came. There were some things that you wanted to do. And you put all of that on the back burner because the husband came, the kids came, the house came. Let's talk about this thing called home ownership. Home ownership is not for the faint of heart. I threw that in there for free. Something is always going to need to be done when you have a home. But it doesn't mean that it has to be done right now. Take some time for you. Because once you discover that you like being with you, it'll change how you view the world and it'll change how you allow people to treat you. I'm just saying. So, what are you going to do on your self-love journey? We've been talking about self-love because, February is love month. And a lot of times we spend time, effort, energy, and money showing other people how much we love them. But we don't show ourselves that same type of love. And sometimes it's not about your husband or your children giving you anything. It's about you packing them a lunch, whatever, and putting them all out and tell them not to come back until after 7 p.m. Put them out early. That can be your self-love. Because as long as they remain around, mommy is a part of every conversation. When the man is around, it's my wife. My wife is going to be a part of the whole conversation during the day. Because they all need something from you. But can I tell you that you need something from you? You need something from you. So I just thought I'd hop on here really, really quickly because I realized that I needed to share with you how important this thing is. Learning what you like, learning what you need, learning how you feel, and learning how to teach other people to treat you. Now, with that being said, I'm Jocelyn McElderry. I am the connection specialist. I help midlife women to reconnect with themselves, to go on to be the great that they've always been destined to be. Because we put ourselves on the back burner far too much, far too often. So I am doing some free webinars to tell you what I do and to talk about it. I have one tonight at 7 p.m. and I have one next Monday at 7 p.m. You can go to my website and sign up, or you can see one of the flyers that I have on my page, my personal page, my business page, and my group page, so that you can see what it is that I do. So now, remember, self-love is vital to your very existence. How are you going to handle that? Take care. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.